Dreams is officially coming to PlayStation Plus as of tomorrow, August 1st, and with that comes one of the most anticipated games Mediamolecule has ever worked on, Tren. Now, for those who didn't know, Tren is a puzzle game built around model trains. I know, train, there's a big leap. And while looking seemingly simple at first glance, Tren is actually a massive showcase into the incredible ingenuity of what Dreams is capable of. And for those who don't know what Dreams is Mediamolecule's game engine building tool that allows you to build literally anything. Platformers, horror games, walking sims, little model train puzzle games. It can do anything. And it's finally coming out tomorrow. Now, I was lucky enough to be invited to Mediamolecule Studios down in England to actually test Tren before it came out. And while you can see some handy dandy gameplay behind me, I can honestly say I suck at Tren. Now, Tren's actually a lot of fun. There's a lot of things that go into the puzzles and mechanics of the game. You're able to speed up, slow down, switch tracks, go into different vehicles to get across certain areas, and of course grab and let go of kind of boxes that you're transporting that get you extra points, all the while trying to score the fastest time. And it kind of works sort of like your average game where the better the time, the more stars you get. So 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star, that sort of thing. And one of the coolest things about Tren is actually its art style. It's very realistic, as again, I'm sure you can see behind me. The game looks stunning. Now, there's a lot of people that would usually say about Dreams that, everything looks the same, everything's this kind of flecky art style. But Tren absolutely turns that on its head. You can see the grain in the wood, you can see the fluff in the carpet, you can see the notches in some of the bricks. It really is a stunning looking game, but not only does it have the graphics, it does come with fantastic gameplay and an amazing soundtrack, which when I was down in the studio down in England visiting Mediamolecule, I didn't actually get to hear it that much because I was also surrounded by like 12 other dreamers everyone was making noise and having fun, and so I didn't get to actually focus on the track. So I've actually been listening to it because they did preview it, and it's pretty fantastic. Now, along with fantastic gameplay and really fun graphics, Tren actually has a few nods to Mediamolecule's other games, Tearaway and Little Big Planet. Now, these are featured in the trailer, and let me tell you, when all 12 of us were sitting in that room watching the trailer for the first time in the studio, you heard an audible gasp the second we went and seen the Little Big Planet stage, because for a lot of us who are, really into Dreams and have been for the past couple of years, we grew up on Little Big Planet. So to see that come back was probably one of the coolest things, especially to me, because Little Big Planet holds a very special place in my heart, especially when it comes to Mediamolecule. So one of the reasons why I went and said I was so bad at the game, and you can kind of see it from the gameplay behind me, this is all my footage, by the way. Yep, there I go, just tumbling over the rocks like a fool. This is all my gameplay because I recorded it down in the studio. It requires patience, and it requires decent timing with your speed and stuff like that. And for an absolute speed demon such as myself, there I go again, I'm pretty sure I was getting visibly upset in the studio. I was trying to keep it composed, but I'm pretty sure Elka looked over at me a couple of times as I audibly flailed my arms, or physically flailed. I audibly gasped and flailed my arms, and he was just looking at me like, and I was, ooh. It's that, you know what? It's actually one of the coolest things I thought about this was it's actually quite a good rage game for people that do content creation, because it does require you to be patient, and that for a lot of people can be quite, see, there I go again, falling off. I'm actually watching this footage as I'm commentating sort of over it. But yeah, the game seriously is a lot of fun, One of the coolest things I found about it was actually getting to go into other vehicles. So driving your train into other vehicles and then using those to complete the puzzles. That was a lot of fun. You get different like cranes, you get helicopters, you get a boat in the game, which was awesome. And for the creative side of people that are coming to Dreams as of tomorrow when it comes on PlayStation Plus, Tren is actually coming out with this really new feature, called Snap Tool, that basically instantly allows you to snap things into positions so that you no longer need to do it by eye. And it's a pretty fantastic feature, especially if you're doing things like building tracks, building roads, or even using it to kind of complete maybe pixel style stuff, as you're able to like really get it lined up perfectly as opposed to kind of eyeing it up. Another really beautiful thing about playing this in the studio is we actually had full reign of the full game. To be honest, I probably could have sat there and tried to like bang out the entire game and get all the amazing footage and be like, maha, I have it all. But I was so bad at the game that it took me so long to get through levels, and I kept restarting it and trying to like get 3 stars and stuff like that. In fact, at one point I went and had one of the audio designers standing over my shoulder watching me, and I was just I couldn't help but just apologise. I was so bad. I'm usually so good at games. I really am. I'm so good. I'm so good. But for Tren, I just see I'm trying to do like cool backflips and like really get some sauce going, but oh, there I go, crashed. Fantastic. I'm already getting upset. So yeah, my time down Mediamolecule was pretty fantastic. It was a lot of fun, and getting to play Tren a couple of weeks before it came out was definitely a massive highlight, despite how bad I am at the game, because I just see myself crashing. And on a better note, to all the new Dreamers and all the returning Dreamers coming in tomorrow and who have been filtering in the past few days ever since Mediamolecule announced that we were, like I'm part of Mediamolecule, that Dreams was going to PlayStation Plus. I really think you're going to love this game. A lot of people have played it, checked it out, tried it, and they've had so much fun with it that it's really great to see people, you know, come back and really enjoy this. And I'm going to have a lot more videos coming out for new and returning players, specifically maybe top 10s of things you should check out. Actually, I've already got a couple on the channel, so if you want to see those, you know where to go. So yeah, it wasn't really much of a review of Tren so much as discussing how bad I am at the game and my frustrations with it, and John Beach, because you know he created it. Damn you, John. But it was a lot of fun, and you're definitely going to have a great time. This is also not sponsored, by the way. I'm not being paid to say this, although that would have been cool. But no, I'm not being. This is all my honest opinion, just in case you're sitting there and he's awfully optimistic about a game that he was bad at. No, it's the ingenuity of this game. Seeing it built on Dreams is honestly one of the coolest things, because as someone that's been creating on Dreams for 3 years, seeing how you're able to get from the stuff that I've made, which is mostly kind of 3D platformers and animations, to see that and then look at this and you're just like, wow, truly is a fantastic step in a completely different direction, and yet it's just as fantastic. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. It was rather short, but hey ho, you know, more videos are coming. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one when I'm not complaining. Bye.